Just finishing up the other side here. Yeah, all right. I got the Rode Wireless Go hooked up to my GoPro 8 for the first time, so not sure how it will sound. So we'll find out together. I got my big Sherman up here on the stand, and opening the pedals while it's on the stand is a little bit tricky. Not the best thing, but let's see if we can do it anyways. Yeah, you just want to kind of lift it up when you're doing that, because otherwise the edge of the pedal kind of like pushes the side of the stand out, which isn't a good thing. So yeah, if you're going to open up your pedals in the stand, either open them ahead of time, or when you're opening them while they're on the stand, just kind of lift it up just to give it a little bit of clearance, open the pedal, and then lay it back down. So yeah, here you go. Here is my stock Sherman pedals. And I commented last week when I did my longest single distance ride ever of 47.5 miles, how my feet felt relatively good considering how far I rode. I was really surprised. So to be quite honest, I'm a little hesitant to do this because this really worked out well for me. Now that being said, it's just normal grip tape. This will wear down pretty quickly. I know I saw Marty's video where he replaced his grip tape on the Sherman relatively early. It was worn out pretty quickly. And what I plan to replace this with is this. These are the pedal inserts for the Veteran Sherman made by Merlin Fish. A very, very popular upgrade. You see a lot of people putting the pedals on their various wheels. Not only do I have them for the Sherman, but I also have them for the V11. So I will have Merlin's contact information in the description below. You can contact him via Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and also I'll have his email address in there as well if you're interested in getting a pair yourself. They cost $80. So it's less expensive than some options out there because you're still using the same base pedal. You're not replacing the entire pedal. You're just putting this on top of them. In order to do that, I have to remove this grip tape, and I think I can do it without heating it, and I want to try to see if I can do it without destroying it, just in case I want to put this back on. So let's see if we can get there. I was able to get under this with a little straight edge screwdriver just to get it started, and it doesn't look like I need to heat it. Just carefully peel it off. I do see a lot of the abrasive little pieces dislodging as I'm doing this. So we're just gonna slowly and evenly peel this back. It does peel off very clean though. You see there's no residue left behind, so that's great. All right. You know, I realized you guys don't have to point it out to me because I already know this. You know how often I say the word "all right"? Often. I think I say it almost at the beginning of every clip I shoot. It begins with "all right." I don't even realize I'm doing it. It just happens. So yeah, no need to tell me. All right, so that's off. Wow, that was easy, huh? So now we have the 5 screws here, and if you take a closer look at the pedal, you have those same 5 screw holes right here. Merlin is a machinist, by the way. So these little screws, he basically screws them from the bottom, and you're standing on the screws on the top. So this should go just like this. So I just need to take out the existing screws. Check this out. What do you think this is for? Guess in the comment section below. So I assume that these are just holding down maybe this plastic base, I guess. So I probably have to pop that out as well. Almost at 10,000 subscribers, guys. I'm at like 9,930, so I'm less than 100 away. So if you're watching this video right now and you're not a subscriber, help me get there, man. All right, so, okay, oh wow, all right, there you go. So this whole piece just lifts out, super easy. And this should fit right in there. Yeah, wow, cool. This is actually slightly bigger than the stock surface for the Sherman. I mean, it's very, the difference is very small, but it does feel like it extends a little bit beyond the existing pedal surface. Now, one thing I am curious about is if the magnet still works with these pedals. I hope it does, because that would be a negative if the pedals do not stay up. So this is the first of several Sherman mods that I want to try out. I want to get these pedals on. I have that yoga block that's going to be used for a modification. I have the LED lights set that Enrique from Miami used on his Sherman, although I'm planning to implement that in a slightly different way. And I also have the knobby tire sitting in the box over there. Right there's a knobby tire from eWheels, so I have that to do at some point as well. But as I mentioned in my prior video, because the street tire feels just fine to me, I'm not in a real rush to put the knobby on. Okay, there you go, that's on. So let's see if I can lift this up, and okay, that's still, magnet's still engaged, nice. Okay, lift up a little bit, and there you go. All right, one side done. I'm going to repeat on the other side. It's not rocket science. This is what I'm thinking about using to power the LED lights. One of those little tiny USB battery banks. I'm thinking I might be able to just either wedge that in there or 3D print something to mount it, but it really is a tight fit in there. It might actually fit just as is. So I'm thinking about doing it that way instead of tapping into the main board power. I'd kind of like to not tap into the wheel power if at all possible, just for simplicity's sake and safety's sake. Just finishing up the other side here. Yeah, I'm making them snug. I'm not cranking the shit out of these things. All right, feels good. So there you go, pedal installed. And we're leaning a little bit on the stand. Okay, right there is what they look like in the down position. And I guess really all that's left is for me to test them out. I'll go out for a quick ride now, but of course more time is going to be required to see how much these improve or change the experience. But let's go out and take a quick ride. All right, so I'm wrapping up about a 20-mile ride on the new pedals. And let's see if I can squeeze here between the Prius and the Tacoma. I can. Very nice. Yeah, about a 20-mile ride. And let's make you taller. There we go. Oh, jeez. Unlike the 360 camera, a few weeks ago I actually did catch that. I saw it coming. Oh, the bottom is not screwed in tight, that's why. All right. Might work better now. All right, stay. Man, sometimes it's good to have quick hands, right? It's all that juggling. Whew. All right, so the Merlin Fish pedals, easy to install. You saw that installation, very easy. High quality materials, not going to wear out. One thing to keep in mind, I saw someone post today that they bought some of those Segway pedals for their wheel. Those aluminum, that they're made of aluminum. They're like a honeycomb pattern. They do have spikes on them as well. Someone bought some and they were disappointed that I guess they jumped the wheel and they broke their Segway pedal. And Merlin did comment that he wasn't surprised because they are aluminum, so they are not going to be good for jumping. So keep that in mind if you're looking for pedals. When you do something like this, you're using the original strong support structure on the wheel. This doesn't replace it, it just kind of enhances it. So that's something to keep in mind. If you are a jumper, you might not want Segway pedals. As far as comfort goes, I could definitely feel a difference having all these little screws standing on them as opposed to a flat surface. I'm watching you, camera. You're not going to blow over. I could feel a difference. My feet still feel good. They don't hurt, but it's a different sensation, slightly different. Not dramatically, but slightly different. But I definitely did feel the enhanced traction on those pedals. You feel very connected to the wheel. So some people that do more extreme riding than me, I know it's hard to believe that some people do more extreme riding than me. Come on, wind. All right, we're gonna move you here so you're more out of the wind. You're kind of in the garage. There you go. So anyways, yeah, the pedals are good. Like I said, 80 bucks. I'll have the contact information for Merlin in the description below. His Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and his email address as well, so you can look him up. So that's all I have for you for now. I have more mods for the Sherman, of course, and I'll be documenting them as I go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. You can always leave a thumbs up. And of course, I'm only 70 clicks away from people clicking the subscribe button. And when you're going to click it, you're going to want to hit that notify bell, right? So you're notified of all future uploads. That's all I have for you for now. Now I'll record the outro for my other video. And till next time, Duffman out.